Okay, I just finished balancing this very nice CompArf Ultra Lightning in the older Navy scheme. The balance right at the specified 15 millimeters behind the front wheel well line. Balanced easy, with the batteries are up in the nose, and it was an easy plane to balance because of the long nose length. That's basically a pretty much CompArf Ultra Lightning in this really nice Navy scheme. This has a nice Tamjet accessory nozzle in the back, not too hard to put in. And there's a bit of detail work in the cockpit with a pilot and some instruments there. The cockpit a little bit. Of course, up front there is you can't see them, but the batteries and the air tanks are up there. This is a hole for the wheels, the wheel when it comes up, the front nose gear. These are the charge leads for the batteries that are up front. They just stow right there. This has a cockpit SRS system. This also has the newer software in it to make setup of the landing gear sequencer. It's simple. It's incredibly simple. Powerbox did a really good job on that. And of course, the on-off switch is there. Then behind that is all the turbine support stuff. This is the JetCat with the solenoids. The fuel valves are back in the motor, so you have the pump, the ECU, and just fuel lines going back to the motor. And of course, there's a nice, the typical JetCat filter is there. And this is one of the new GBR jet UATs, or air trap. So it all fits in there just great. And looking forward to the maiden. I'm going to go over the programming now. It's a OLED graphic display. It gives you a really accurate readout of your battery, remaining life and consumption. And of course, when you charge the batteries, you have to reset this so the consumption meter stays accurate. It's really a nice thing to have on a plane. Okay, well, the setup is pretty normal. You know, the rudder is on triple rates, and of course it also is slave to the nose wheel steering. When the nose gear is up, the servo for that function is disabled, so it's just not moving inside the fuselage. Elevators too are on triple rates. Powerbox makes setting all this up very easy. Ailerons are also on triple rates. The flaps are on a switch. That's takeoff, or takeoff position, and then landing position. And when it goes down to landing position, there's a little mix for the elevator. Gives a little down elevator, and this is easily controlled from the transmitter. The landing gear sequencer, and on this plane is configured so when the wheels are down, the landing gear doors are up. This is really good for a grass field or any kind of field, but on a grass field, if it's one of those wet days, you don't get a lot of junk thrown up into the interior of the fuselage. So this would be a gears up sequence. Doors come down, gears go up, and the doors close. That little front door there just closes by wind force. It's not on a servo. And of course, gears down, doors open up. Doors and wheels come down, and then the doors come back up. Like I say, with the new version of software and the Duralite power box, it makes setup of this ridiculously easy. And if any of you have older power boxes, I believe it's you can download software from the internet and upgrade your power box cockpit or whatever version you have to add this new feature. It's really worth it. So the next thing we're looking forward to is the Maiden.